German cars. Famously super fun, notoriously expensive and hard to maintain. I find in car culture the reason JDM is so popular because of the reliability and tunability of those cars, and also just the accessibility. They're cheaper, they're easier to get, and a lot of the time they're less of a headache than German cars. German cars are some of the best made, coolest cars in the entire world. Now the problem is, they are expensive, but this list is going to change that. So if you're looking to get a good German sports car tuner, something that you can make super unique that has a good amount of power, good drivability, and good looks, all for under $20,000, this is the list for you. Jumping in at number 1 is the Volkswagen Golf. And this may be one of the best all-around cars in all of German car culture. This car is known for its handling, its drivability. You can drive this thing in any kind of weather. You want to take it snowdrifting, go for it. You want to rip it down the Autobahn or the freeway, go for it. And the best thing about this car is even some of the newer models you can find used for under $20,000. And something that's really popular in German car culture that we don't get so much here in North America is good looking, fast, speedy hatchbacks. And the Volkswagen Golf gives you that here in North America. So that right away sets itself apart from some of the other cars that you'll see around here. Really good reliability, not too expensive to repair compared to some of the other brands like BMW, Mercedes, or Audi, and has very, very high build quality. Like most German cars, it's got a super nice interior, high quality, no cheap plastic, no nothing like that. If you feel that car, you feel like you're sitting in something sturdy, but you still have that compact size that makes it feel like you're driving like a zippy sports coupe, basically. Now for the $20,000 mark, ideally you can get as new as a 2019 Volkswagen Golf. It's a 6-speed manual that comes equipped with 147 HP as the base model. If you want to spend a little bit more, of course, you can upgrade that. But for the 20K mark, you can get a super new, quick, light car for under 20K. And that's why the Volkswagen Golf rounds out number 1 of our list for German cars under 20K. Coming in at number 2 on this list is the BMW E90 335i. If you want to get a baby M3 and spend less than $20,000, the 335i in the years 2006 to 2011 is going to be your best friend. There's tons of things that make this car super cool. First of all, you're getting a high performance BMW. These things are known as super good looking, super fast sports coupes available here in North America or anywhere in the world. It's got a sleek modern design. The E92 is actually my favorite M3 of all time, so I have a very big soft spot for this car. Now depending on condition, you can get these anywhere from $12,000 to $20,000, which gives you a lot of bang for your buck if you're spending that kind of money on a 335i. Stock, these things come with 300 horsepower and an inline 6 engine, and are probably the best BMW model under any of the M cars. If I had to get one myself, I drive an M5. If I didn't have an M5 and I needed a non-M BMW, it would be the 335 from those model years. Now, despite its sporty nature, the interior is still super comfortable. Like most BMWs, it's sleek design. You're gonna have all the technology you need. Even back in those early models, they're still pretty modern by today's standards. It's gonna give you everything you want. They're not bad in the winter if that's something you need to drive in. Volkswagen Golf probably still beats it slightly. The 335 is rear wheel, so you get a lot of power coming out of those back wheels. Looks really good, known for its good driving. All around a super cool car, and one that you can get today for under $20,000. And that's why it rounds out number 2 on our list. Number 3 in the best German cars under 20K is the Audi A3. What's cool about the Audi A3 is because it's priced cheaper than the BMW 3 Series, you can actually get newer years for less than 20K. So we're talking 2015, 16, and 17. The car comes with a respectable 220 horsepower, and this one is all-wheel drive, so you can actually drive this thing in the winter. And me personally, I'm from Toronto, Canada. We get a lot of snow and ice over the winter, so that's something I always look at when picking a car. Although I do drive an M5 E60, which is complete garbage in the winter. Any kind of incline, if there's any kind of snow, I just start spinning sideways. It's a mess. But the Audi A3, on the other hand, handles winter roads really, really well. It's got that iconic Audi look. I've seen some really cool builds of these on YouTube and on social media. This is a really cool one. If you throw some nice wheels on it, drop that ride height down, it's going to be a really cool looking car that's going to catch a lot of eyes, has respectable power, driving interior. Again, you're going to have everything here. German cars are always going to be high quality. It's just trying to find which one works for you in your price range. And the Audi A3 for under 20K is definitely a good pick. Now the cool thing is, especially for car guys, is a lot of the options I've mentioned, actually every single one so far, the Volkswagen, the 3 Series, and the A3 all come with manual options, which is really, really cool. Gives the car a bit more personality and makes you feel a bit closer to the car if you end up buying it. So coming at number 3 on our list is the Audi A3 for under $20,000, specifically the 2015-16 years. Now, I don't know how long this one is going to be under the 20K range, but it is possible, and I know because I bought mine for less than 20K, is the BMW M5 E60. This is probably the cheapest BMW M car you can buy on the market right now. I would put a note on that though and say do it as quick as possible, because I've been keeping an eye on the value of these cars over the past 3-4 years, and it's only doing this. It's only going up. Since I've bought the car, I've actually basically been driving it for free with all the value that it's gained. But if you want to get an M car for less than 20K, the M5 E60 is the way to do it. That's actually what this entire channel is dedicated to, is me building my M5 E60. So if you want to see more BMW, car culture, and M5 content, make sure you sub. Comment below what you like about the car, and I got lots of videos coming for you guys. I don't even know where to start with things that make this car super cool. It is a V10 4-door sedan, F1 inspired engine, the last of the naturally aspirated M cars. It's one of a kind. It's so unique. You don't see any kind of car like this ever out there anymore. This thing looks like a family sedan, but it can keep up with some of the biggest supercars out there. It's got such a nice drive. I can personally vouch for it. I've never driven a car like it. I know people that have driven Lamborghinis, Ferraris, Porsches, and they say nothing comes close, maybe the Porsche, in terms of drive, feel like the M5 E60. It's such a cool, unique car. I personally got mine for $17K, which was a really, really good deal. And since then, it's gained $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 in terms of value over the past few years, which is pretty crazy. And it's continuing to go up. Again, you're getting an M car with 507 horsepower stock, a V10 engine for less than $20,000. Yes, it's got a reputation for bad reliability. I can personally vouch for that too. I've had my issues, but having owned mine for 5-6 years now, I can say it is worth every penny. And if you take care of the car and the general maintenance and read up on things like rod bearings and what to make sure is taken care of, the car's not going to be as big of a nightmare as you think it is. If I had to say the two biggest things to watch out for are the rod bearings, and the SMG transmission is going to give you some issues down the road too. Mine's gone on me. It's an expensive repair, but it's worth it. M5 E60, the best and coolest and most unique car on this list that you can get for under $20,000 as a German sports car. So number 4 on our list and the most unique, coolest, rarest car on this list is the BMW M5 E60 as a German sports car under 20K. Now, number 5 and rounding out our list of the top 5 German sports cars for under 20K is Porsche Boxster 986. Now, a lot of people call the Porsche Boxsters the poor man's Porsches because of the engines and the power that these cars have, but they're still super high quality sports cars that give you a lot of power and give you a lot of fun. Like every Porsche out there, the build quality on these is really, really good. They're known for their handling. Porsche's always handled really, really well, and the Boxster 986 is no different. Really good looks. I don't think it looks so good stock, but if you're a car guy and you're planning to mod this car, lower it and toss some nice wheels on it or something, I think it can become something super special. I've seen some really cool builds of this one, specifically online, that I like a lot. It's nice you get the convertible option if that's what you want. I'm a hardtop guy myself. If I was going to get one, I'd want to do hardtop, but it's got the convertible option if needed. And at the end of the day, you're driving a Porsche for under $20,000. So you can get this, if you've saved up enough money, you can get this at a high school, you can get this in university or college. This is a cool car to get if you want to get a German sports car, not something JDM, and you're young and you don't have too much money saved and you can't get something crazy. The Porsche 986 is a really cool one. It's got great performance, balance, steering, everything, a good all-around car. That is just the Porsche brand itself. It's always one that's going to do well, and always one that's going to treat the driver really well when they drive the car. Now, in the range of $20,000, the Porsche 986 is on the high end. It's going to be right around that $20,000 mark. But still, for a Porsche, you're getting a really good deal. There's a lot of them out there for sale right now, and I can only see, again, the value doing this over the next few years. So if you want a nice German, cool sports car and have the Porsche branding that you're sitting in every day, go for the 986. It's the most affordable option. And that's gonna do it, guys. That is our list of the top 5 German sports cars that you can get right now for under $20,000. Of the 5 on the list, let me know in the comments below which one you would go with, or if you know of one that I didn't list and that you think there's one that should be on the list that isn't, make sure you leave that comment down below as well. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe if you want to see more car content, car lists like this, as well as BMW and M5 content, which is what I mainly do on this channel, is vlogging the build of my M5. We're installing a rear diffuser soon, which I'm super happy about, so go check out my other videos if that's what you're into. Also, go to apparelbyenemy.com, car culture clothing for you, 10% discount when you sign up and visit the website. You're gonna find something on there you like: hoodies, tees, accessories, everything. We've got a brand new drop coming that's gonna be insane. Should be releasing in the next few days, so just keep an eye out on that. And as always, I will see you guys in the next video. My name is Chris. Thank you.